Hello, I'm here with Dale Gerard Rosemerick, creator and owner of the brand Dale Gerard. Welcome. Thank you. It's great to be here. So tell me, Dale, why did you start the brand? Why was it created? What is Dale Gerard about? Dale Gerard was created out of my need to express my creativity through freedom. Without the borders of preconceived rules or opinions that are based on purely ego, lack of knowledge, the fear of being brave, the fear of innovation, the fear of failing, the fear of falling, fear, and from finding my true vocation in life, and then with that, finding my true voice. When you create from the heart, from hard work, from dedication, perseverance, conviction, from passion, from knowing in your entire being that it just feels right, man. It just feels right. When it's in your deepest heart's desire to do so. When you are sharing your unique genius and your God-given talents with the world, then you create success. Then you create magic in whatever it is that you do. So Dale, you've mentioned a couple times opinions. What do you mean? Do you mean opinions help you create this brand? Opinions are relevant? Can you speak more to that? Sure. I mean, I guess that's like what I said from the beginning, that, I did this because I wanted creativity with freedom. I think the best way to say this is just be quite blunt. Many years ago, when I was at Barney's, New York, working in Chicago, there was a walkthrough that day, and people from New York had flown in, and one of the senior executives, who was this amazing, amazing woman, pulled me on the side, and she goes, "Dale, let me tell you something. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them." And she kind of put it in perspective for me from that sense. But really what I mean is that when you are given a job to do, and it doesn't matter if you're in fashion, it doesn't matter if you're in the food industry, if you're in, if you fix cars at a garage, if you stock grocery store shelves, it doesn't matter. When you're given a job to do, and you are good at that job, and you were trained for that job, and you have experience in that job, and you have history in that job, in some cases education in that job, then you should be trusted to do that job. But unfortunately, you're given multitudes and multitudes of opinions, and these opinions don't come necessarily from a good place. They come from an ego-driven place. So really, it's about that person that's giving it, wanting to hear themselves talk. People like to hear themselves talk. Or it's coming from a place of a bit of an insecurity because of a fear of something, even though you're, might be in a fearless industry. So it's all these combinations of opinions that together, at the end of the day, defeat you as a person from doing the best job that you can, because it becomes a watered down version, whatever it is that you're doing, of what it was initially meant to be, right? Anyone can tell you that. So I guess that's what I mean about opinions. Great. So when you talk about voice, I'm always so curious about that, because we all have voices. So what do you mean that you found your voice? Because I hear you speaking, you have a voice. Yes, we all have voices. However, it took me 35 years to find my voice, and it takes some people time to find their voices. I don't mean physically the sound of the voice. I do mean internally, yes, very much so, the voice, and how it works with the rest of your entire body and your whole chakra system. Simply how it all works together. It has a huge thing to do with your voice. However, what I really mean is that when you listen to your authoritative power, and you're speaking from your heart, you're speaking from love, and you're speaking from the truth, and purely from pure simple honesty, and from what you know, then you speak clearly and you speak with confidence because it's you, it's because what you know. But in order to do this, you have to be in an environment that allows you to do that, and not in an environment that perhaps does quite the opposite. So, listen, we all have experiences in life, and we go up, we go down, and we're here, we're there. Sometimes it takes things to happen to find the voice, right? But the point is that once you find your vocation, you probably find your voice, or once you find your voice, you find your vocation. They kind of go together. Again, it's just finding your true self, and finding your true self through knowing who you are and through trusting yourself is really what it's all about. Thank you. Thanks, Dill.